What's up guys, and good morning from San Diego. It's a Monday morning here. It's race week. We're about to take off to St. Pete here on Thursday the 7th. Before we leave San Diego, I have a few projects here we got to wrap up. If you guys have been following me on social media, you've seen I got the house project going on, so I'll give you a couple updates on that. I also have the sim that was just dropped off a couple weeks ago from ASR, and we're going to be using that to learn St. Pete as it's a road circuit, and I've never raced there. It's going to be the tool that I use to learn the track so that when I'm there for Mark, I can give him references, kind of tell him where the brake zones are, where the corners are, places to place the car for racecraft, pit in, pit out, all of the different things that we need to know when we race this facility. So we'll be using the sim for that later today. And one of my favorite new projects is the drift car, baby. 350Z, picked that up from Taka and Yoshi, the drift school. Very excited for it. I'm loving the drift. This project's something very fun for me, and really enjoying it. A big thing for me was when I was on my way up, I really struggled and I needed mechanics, body shops, and all of these things to help me to be able to continue on racing. I didn't have a lot of resource. David and Richard were there for me on my way up. They definitely helped me when I didn't have any means to help myself. And so when I started this project, I definitely thought of them and wanted to support their body shop like they supported me. So I called up David, said, hey, I got this new drift car, it's got a raw cage, you think you could paint it for me? He got me in same day, got the car done in 2.5 days. So I'm super jacked up, super fired up. I want to go down there, check it out, and continue the build. We still got seats, bash bars, and a lot of things to build it out. We are going to keep it VQ until it blows, maybe 2JZ it, maybe build another chassis, we're not quite sure. I have a really fun livery in the works thanks to Motive. Thank you, Wes, you're the man. For anyone that's bought a deck from me, Wes played a huge role in giving me cool merchandise. He helped to create that awesome deck concept. It's been a huge hit, so thank you, Wes. Really looking forward to not only the new wrap, some new decks, and some new merch coming your way, guys. So thank you to Wes at Motive for all of that. So this morning, we're basically gonna hook up the trailer right now. We're gonna get that new Futura aluminum trailer hooked up to the Raptor, head on down to 2M, check out the cage, pick that car up, come back, hop on the sim, and then the final part of my day today is gonna be actually on the computer. I got these 5 sponsor decks that I basically have to make into one deck. We're also adding in some new YouTube pitches for our builds. So that's gonna be how I wrap up my day today. But yeah, just wanted to take you guys along for the ride. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go check out where the house is at, get the Raptor loaded up, and head on down to see David and Richard at 2M. The painters are working on cleaning up all of the edges on the floors down here, you can see. So yeah, they're cleaning all of those up. I'm not using any trim, so it's very crucial that they get that fitment really nice and snug and tight. Pedro and the boys are out here knocking that out. Alfonso just got done with all of my floors. Those are looking beautiful. All of the stair ends had to be stained because they were custom made. And that was kind of challenging because all of these wood boards were different colored, but I think he nailed it, did an awesome job. Here's Pedro and the boys knocking it out. Let's go, baby.
Thank you.
So I would be nowhere without these guys. They got all the skills to make this look beautiful. Anthony just took off. Anthony will give you a shout out, but that's usually where Anthony's sitting to oversee the whole project. One of my favorite features that Alfonso did was these custom wood vents. So those just got done. So you can see I've been living like this for like this is actually not even bad. I've had plastic over everything for like the last month. They just knocked out some of the caulking on this wood. Oh, can't see it, but there's actually a custom wood piece that goes in between this tile, and they got that all caulked. You can see the wires down here for the lighting that's gonna be going in under these stairs. The last kind of destruction zone is in my laundry room. I wish you could do smell through a vlog because this room reeks. So my roof has been leaking and it unfortunately got into my ventilation. It is coming through this vent into only this room, thankfully. But yeah, that kind of sucks. So as we get outside, I'll show you the roofers. We'll go in the master since we're here. So here's my master. The last project in here is gonna be these closets. We got them kind of taped out. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a cool custom closet made that's gonna have my race suits and my luggage and all of that, place to put all of that away. The bathroom's gonna get a door and some new venting. We're gonna knock out this mirror and make this a little bit cooler, this vanity. Gotta update my tiles around the pool and paint that. We finally got those blue rails painted black. That was like one of my biggest peeves. That looks so much better. Weather out here in San Diego's been off on rain, so Huge shout out to the Smart Solar guys for coming out in between the patches of rain to continue to work on my roof. That is definitely not ideal for them, but they're getting it done. So huge shout out to my boy Chasen. If you watch The Bachelor, I'm sure you've seen him. He's a solar man now. Thank you, Spencer. That's his new business partner. He's the one that actually brought the roofing aspect into the equation, and he made the call to get the boys out here. So very much appreciate you both. Thank you. And let's see if we can see the guys up there. Got Bernardo working on the yard out here. So we're adding some turf and some pavers. We've got some big leaks out here the boys handled. This was all exploded. They've already fixed it and covered it up nice for me. How much water you guys think we lost? Lots, right? Too much to count. A lot of dead trees and brush was in here. They've crushed it on cleaning that all up. I mean, it already looks 10 times better. You can see the roofers up there, knocking it out section by section. They've been highly efficient. Since it's a race car channel, we all like some danger. Check that bad boy out. But yeah, so that's pretty much where the projects are at. Oh, one last one here. All right, inside the garage. So this is unfortunate as well. Got this to fix now. Right when I thought I had fixed the garage, this happened. The ceiling unfortunately started seeping water, got up in there, and some water damage is happening during these rains in between my deck and the ceiling of my garage here. So you can see there's even a puddle. So that's a bummer, gotta fix that. But on a positive note, check out the cannon. All right, we'll go back outside. So I gotta fix all of these. That's gonna be a pain. This is like the most sketchy staircase of all times. Here's my little dog yard. Gonna add some grass there. Bushes are starting to grow there. Let's get this trailer hooked up, get down to the body shop, pick up the Z, and get on the sim. All right, so just showed up to 2M. Let's go see how the cage looks. Oh yeah, check this out. Oh snap. What's up, boys? This is David. That's Richard. What's up, guys? Let's go. So they did a quick little paint job on the cage for me. We went silver. As you guys can see, what do you think? Yeah, we need to slosh the fuel. I think it needs fluid to actually go down and like hit the pump, yeah. Next problem, I think we got a bad fuel pump. I think something's going on with the float. What's up, dude?
Just working on engines.
You wanna work on some more engines?
Oh, always, yeah. I don't have enough shit to do. What do you got?
I'm at the body shop, went to pick up the Z, and now she won't start.
I'm trying to think of what it could be.
Yeah, it turns over. And like at my house it did it, and I put fuel in it. It started, got it to the body shop, unloaded it, and then they called me like a day later and they're like, oh, it won't start. And I was like, yeah, it did that to me once, and then when I got here to pick it up, it won't start at all.
It wouldn't hurt to check on the relays and fuses. It could be a contact.
That's what's going on. I was gonna call Riley and see if he's had it happen on his.
Not turning on at all, and you're missing power to the fuel pump when the key turns on, which is a different issue. If you can verify that you're getting 12 volts at the pump, then maybe you break the pump up and run out again. If you can access the wires where the fuel pump goes in, you either just grab that out and put 12 or turn the key on and just take a voltmeter and see if it's getting 12 volts from the power source.
Okie dokie.
If it is, then your pump's good. If it's not, then you got a fuse or a relay issue. Which I would, before you do anything, I would just look at the feel the relays and the fuse box. I would just check the one for the fuel pump. I would just check all your fuses regardless and just change any ones that are blown out and start there.
Well, I gotta try to figure out how to get this thing started and loaded up, so I need to get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, if not, I would just push it on a trailer for now.
Can't really push it because it's got such crazy alignment. It doesn't roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's hard. It takes like all three of us just to move it. I do have a winch on my trailer though, so I guess we could do that.
I was gonna say, but you don't have a winch. Yeah, if you have it on a winch, I would just grab the fast bar and just pull it.
All right, well, let's see what we can do.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if you want, you can bring it over here and I could look at it real quick while it's on the trailer.
Sounds like a plan. Let me try to get loaded up. All right, so that's my buddy Craig. Craig909 on YouTube. He's helping me with all my mechanical stuff. I'm not the best mechanic. Sounds like we're gonna go check the fuses on this thing, see if the fuel pump's going out, try to get it loaded up. I need to get it back. I leave for St. Pete in the next couple of days, so I gotta get home and get back on the sim so I can get prepped to coach Mark. So yeah, let's get to the fuses, see what we find. All right, calling the previous owner, see if they've ever had this issue real quick, just to make sure they don't know of it. Hey Yoshi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Hey, I'm working on the Z today, and it does not want to turn on. And the other day it did it. I added a little more fuel and it did turn on. I was just curious, had it done this to you guys before? Do you think the fuel pumps may be going bad?
The truck doesn't turn on the engine?
Yeah, no, like
Crank?
the starter turns on. It did it to me the other day, and I put a little fuel in and it started, but now I have it at the body shop. They just painted the roll cage and it won't turn back on. So I was just curious if it had happened to you guys, just if you knew what it was, or if not, no worries.
I don't think it happened, but let me just give it to Taka.
Okay.
Because I'm not really sure about the car that much.
No worries. Hey Taka, how are you doing?
Good, how about you?
Doing pretty good, man. Hey, I got a quick question for you. The Z, the other day it didn't want to start. I put a little bit of fuel in it. It started. I got it to the body shop and now it doesn't want to start at all. Do you think the fuel pump maybe?
Well, one thing is, let's see, the battery is good, right?
Battery's good. It'll turn over, but it just doesn't want to start. Doesn't want to fire.
Okay, maybe you, like the only time it happened to me was we usually disconnect the batteries.
Okay.
Kind of those are safe things, you know, like you have to, I think, open the door with key, you know, that lock one.
Yeah. So you think maybe the alarm's causing it to do it?
That was our issue, my issue. Only time it happened.
Okay, so unlock the door with the key.
Yeah, then it started.
All right, that'd be awesome. Let me try that real quick.
Yeah, maybe you wanna disconnect the battery, reconnect it, and open with the key, maybe.
Let me give that a try. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you taking the call.
Okay.
I'll try it and I'll let you know. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, let's give that a try. All right, no luck with that, so try disconnecting it, reconnecting it. Trying to pull it off and the whole freaking charge pipe's coming with it. All right, so spoke with my buddy Riley. He thinks that could be a sensor, so we went through the fuses. Looks like the pump is getting power, so I guess now we'll go on to checking codes. Obviously we would have checked them sooner, but we don't have a scanner, so got to figure that out now. All right, well, we've checked the relays, the fuse, the theft system. We even tried unplugging the battery, locking, unlocking, trying the ignition. Tried to plug in a scanner, doesn't want to scan, says there's a connection issue. So just getting nowhere, getting no luck, no love. Next step's just gonna be loading it up on the trailer, getting it out of these guys' hair, take it over to Craig, see if he can help me. Maybe Riley can help me diagnose it. But yeah, definitely a bummer to come here and not get to enjoy the paint on the cage. The paint came out great. The guys did a good job. Silver's a little brighter than I think I was initially gonna go for, but I think we're gonna make it work really nice with the wrap that's coming. So once we get it loaded up and off the trailer, I'll show you more of the paint, but right now just getting this thing out of here is kind of the concern. So point you through where we went through. We first checked the fuse box at the pedals, checked the fuse box by the battery. Most stupid things on this 350Z is to get to the next fuse panel, which is back here. You have to destroy this whole cowl to get back there. Found this interesting ratchet strap from the previous owner holding the battery in, so we got to address that, do some general cleaning of wiring and other BS, but yeah, a little bit of a bummer. All right, gonna load her up. Oh, good times. We had tires to kill and didn't get to kill them. Lame. All right, well, thankfully there was a winch on the trailer, got it loaded up. Take it over to Craig. Maybe Craig and Riley can help me figure it out, but till then, yeah, she's dead on arrival. All right, car is loaded up, about to head out, go catch Craig, go say bye to these guys, thank them for everything today. Man, what a case of the Mondays. First car won't start, then the winch won't go on, trailer didn't want to go all the way down. It's one of those days, I guess, but hey, Blessed to be doing it. All right, guys, so back home, still can't get the Z to start. Not sure what it is. Put fuel in it, charge the battery, check the fuses, mass airflow sensor. No idea. Love to hear what you guys think it is. Anyways, got back home, hopped on a podcast with my cousin and Zach Anderson. Think it went really well. It's called Motorsport Social. It's going to drop here soon. Check it out. But I'm going to hop on the sim for a little bit for St. Pete and call it a night. Thank you for everyone that watched today. If you're liking the channel, please like and subscribe. Can't wait to do more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.